Hello. So I was sitting here putting some paintings away in the box where I store my little water pen paintings, and I was kicking myself because sometimes I just feel really unproductive. Like I haven't got anything worthwhile accomplished in a period of time, and going through this box of stuff really reminds me that I am probably one of the most productive people I know in terms of making just random little pictures that serve no purpose except to make me happy. So I mean, my box is almost full up, and the funny thing about it is it only really reflects about the last year and a half of my work, and at that it's only maybe at a stretch a third of everything that I work on. I do so many things. I've got my fingers in so many crafts. I wish I had the time and energy to show more of what I do on YouTube. You only really get snippets of what I'm really into at the moment, but I thought it might be interesting for some people to see the other things that I work on. So anyway, without further hesitation, I'll give you a brief introduction to my stash. Now, most of these pictures were created with Arteza Real brush pens. I love them because they're like cheating at watercolors, I say. This is just, I don't know. I've been playing a lot with how the pens break with salt. And I use a multimedia paper. For all the black, I use India ink because it's permanent and you can get it wet and it doesn't move unless you really abuse the paper. But generally speaking, India ink and watercolors go together really well. So yeah, these are the most recent ones I've done. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen them. The colors never really translate very well, I have to say, on Instagram. I don't have a ton to say about these. I do sometimes, I don't know if you can see, but I do use metallic pens sometimes to highlight the pictures. Here I've done it as well. It's really difficult to pick up on the camera. As I say, I just do these for fun. They're just for me. And then I put them in plastic sleeves and I keep them in a box. And most of these never even see Instagram. Or many of them never see Instagram. It's just practice, I guess. Little doodles, little characters, little sheep. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him. And there's Bun Bun, who I've done many times over. Little sheep fairy, because why not? That's a anglerfish in a cave. That is a rhinoceros beetle of some description. Oh, because I draw Bun Bun so often, my youngest daughter, who has Baby Bunnin, is her favorite toy. She asked me to draw Baby Bunnin, so I've also drawn Baby Bunnin. That's another one with a lot of metallic pen sparkles. A random frog. There is Hornet from Hollow Knight, a little grub from Hollow Knight. That's the beginning of my stack. And here's more. I actually need to buy more of these little plastic sleeves because I've run out. More Hollow Knight. This one glows in the dark. That was a lot of fun to make. This one, I love the way the ink broke apart with the salt and the water. And here we have Totoro. And here we have Calcifer. hanging on to his wee stick with his glowy bottom. And a skull and a baby sea turtle. I genuinely have no idea why I ever drew that. This was a whole series of little voodoo babies. That's meant to be some kind of narwhal baby. Little nature spirit. All these look like they're all upside down. Ugh. More voodoo babies. Baby in a spider suit. Baby in a fly suit. Baby in a horrified monster. That is Eulogy. And that's a snail. These are pictures modeled after an amigurumi artist's book. Oh, I can't remember her name just now. I'll link it in the down below area. You know, the one. In case you're interested in crocheting adorable insects. Little Death. Little baby with a horrified carrot. A gnome who has no hands. That's a little Boo. A little scarab. A little glowworm baby. He kind of got Shrek ears, hasn't he? Some random betta fish. I used to really enjoy painting those. I don't think I've ever been very good at it, though. Oh, look at that. Pusheen, my spirit animal. Look at her face. That's a merbat. This one's really good for the ink all broke apart beautifully in this one. And another merbat. Oh, these two are stuck together. Oh, and another merbat. This is a gallbladder from when I had my gallbladder drama. I no longer have a gallbladder. I'm much happier now. Little mushroom. Little guy. A little guy with a witch hat. A little dragon voodoo baby. A little Totoro voodoo baby. A little... I think that was supposed to be an ammonite of some description. Voodoo baby. A bunny voodoo baby. A cow voodoo baby. And we're back to Hollow Knight. Characters. And this is the last of this stack. There's a bunny voodoo baby. An insecty bug butterfly voodoo baby. A ghost voodoo baby. And here we have Lucy from Disenchantment. Another merbat. Pushinosaurus, because she's so angry. Some random anglerfish. And a jellyfish. And a mommy monster. Number 1, mommy monster number 2, mommy monster number 3, mommy monster who is actually a ghost, and look at the baby with the booty. 5, and number 6, mommy monster. There may have only been 5 there, I'm not sure if I lost count. It is not early in the day. That's a weevil. That's an adorable little witch thing. That's another anglerfish. And this is Pushiniverse. And this is a cat and a moon. Ladybird. That is a Deathly Hallows symbol. More spheres and trees. That is a draft of a skull design with rosemary. This is a snail, as you can see. I feel like I'm missing some. I don't know where they are. I don't know. That was like at least 50. These are actually, what do you call it? Exquisite Corpses. They are drawings that I complete with my friend, Craft Goat. I will post a link to her Instagram below. What we do is we send each other these drawings half completed. Either the top half is done or the bottom half is done. And I think people in the UK call the game Consequences, but usually it's done on a much more basic level. And the other person has to complete the other half of the picture, but they don't know what the half you did looks like because you block it off. And then at the end, all is revealed and you see how your two halves have come together to create a surreal image. So in this one, I did the bottom and Craft Goat, whose name is Anna. Anna did the top. This is another Exquisite Corpse where I did the bottom and Anna did the top. I've got a whole Instagram where I just post our Exquisite Corpses. This is another one. Anna did the top and I did the bottom. I did the bottom on this one and Anna did the top. Anna did the top and I did the bottom. This is a picture I did with lots of silver accents. This was with the Arteza brush pens again, just experimenting away with a stag beetle and some insects. This is some Bob's Burger fan art in Voodoo Baby. This I did for a draw this in your style challenge thing. I can't remember who for, but I did a merbat. This is just a random little illustration of a baby inside a monster with balloons. This is another Exquisite Corpse, a small one. I did the top and Anna did the bottom. This is quite possibly my favorite one ever because it's a sofa slug. And I had no idea what the bottom was, and yet the top looks so coordinated. I think it worked fabulously well. This is another Exquisite Corpse with a duck and monster toes. I did the bottom, Anna did the top. Another Exquisite Corpse, I did the top, and Anna did the sexy legs. I love this one. Of course, of all the Exquisite Corpses we've done, Anna has half of them, so what you're seeing here is only half of what we've done together. This is just a little illustration I made. This is an illustration I made on holiday with a white plume moth, I think it's called, and a Luna moth. They're very beautiful in real life. Don't think I really did it justice. This is a picture I made of one of my friend's beautiful 3D print designs, and I just tried to kind of see if I could sketch it out, I guess, and add some color. This is just another random illustration with a little stag boo, my little characters that I do all over the place. This is a copy of an illustration. I'll probably come across the actual one at some point. It's just kind of a random idea I had of a little warrior bug riding a weevil with a butterfly flag, and it's pretty random. Be the weird you wish to see in the world. Random illustration. That is a failed experiment. What's this? Oh, those are more copies. This is the original with the weevil rider is what I call him. Random owl illustration. Random voodoo baby and skull illustration. Cthulhu dreams with space ammonites. I really like this one. I call it Strange Pets. I love the idea of bettas kind of floating like balloons. And another random illustration. I was really into the pen and ink for a spell. It's a tooth fairy. spider paws. Zombie pinup. Some kind of octopus arrangement. This is a lovely little baby in a dragon suit. Some kind of fairy. This was inspired by Stephen King's Duma Key. It is not great. Well, the story is great. The book is great. The painting, not so good. Little earth spirit. Monster ice cream cone, I guess. And some concept art for a project I'm working on. And then there's these, which were for the story I illustrated, the poem I illustrated just for fun, for my kids. Well, that one's upside down, but who cares? Should really get these into plastic to protect them. This is just a whole series. And that's just about it, except for this little experiment where I wanted to see if I could crochet around the edges of a picture and how it would look. But yeah, that's my box. I will have to hunt down the things I said I would link below, and then I'll post this video. And yeah, so when I'm feeling not so productive, I kind of dig that out and have a rummage, and I feel much better because I've done a lot, haven't I? Good night.